Today, I'm here to talk about mental health in a state agency on the next Agents Together Winning Ways video. Today, I'm joined by Chris Webb, a state agency guru, and he's here to talk to me about his personal opinions on mental health in a state agency. Chris, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me on.
Mental health in a state agency. Talk to me why it's so important.
I think there's not many careers in this world where you can start the day in a good mood, by 9 o'clock be in a bad mood, and by 10 o'clock be in a good mood again. Estate agency is so many high highs and low lows absolutely throughout the day.
You get shouted at all the time, you're blamed at.
Absolutely right. You are the messenger, you get shot on a regular basis during the days, you do a deal at 9 o'clock and it falls through by 9:30.
Okay, losing listings. Oh my God, talk about strip your heart out and chop it up.
Yep, absolutely. And strange enough, it's never you, it's always the fee though, but in that situation.
Yeah,
It's funny that. Yeah. So there's not many places where you can have that kind of roller coaster of emotions throughout the day. And I think generally speaking, if you look at the stats for suicide in the UK, they're absolutely shocking, quite honestly. If you're a male and under 50 years old, it's the most likely thing to end your life, which is terrifying. If you're scared of flying, heights, snakes, spiders, whatever it may be, if you look in the mirror, that's probably the most likely way you're going to end your life, which is a horrible, disgusting way to look at it. But that is the reality of the world these days. And the state agency I think it's opening its eyes to this, because generally speaking, most estate agents are men, which I don't think is correct, but that is the way of the estate agency world. And majority of them probably fall in that bracket of 18 to 50, I would have thought. So just by the demographics, they line up with that quite well, unfortunately. And I think that generally speaking, not just in the estate agency, but in the wider world, there's this huge stigmatism against men talking about their emotions, and I'm feeling sad today, I'm feeling happy today, whatever it may be, because you feel like you're less of a person, should we say, by sharing how you feel. You feel like
You're not a man.
You're not a man, absolutely right. Man up, that's the old expression, isn't it? Hold it in, stiff upper lip and all that sort of stuff. People say you should talk about what your feelings are and talk about your emotions and say when you're feeling down and say when you're feeling up. But in reality, you talk to somebody about when you're feeling down, because they say, oh, tell me when you're down, tell me what your feelings and tell me why you're upset. And you talk to someone and they don't really care. And it's all kind of lip service and saying to people, oh yeah, tell me how you feel and tell me what you think. But actually, when you go to people and say, actually, I am feeling a bit down at the moment because of X, Y, and Z, they go, oh, okay. Wasn't expecting you to actually tell me what was wrong with you. I thought you were just going to stiff up a lip it and on to tomorrow sort of thing. So I think not only is it the burden is on the individual to talk to somebody and say, actually, I'm feeling down because of X, Y, and Z, but also the other side of the coin as well is there needs to be a lot more openness and readiness from people on the other side of the coin, that when someone comes up to you and says, I'm not feeling great at the moment because of these things going on in my life, they actually know how to deal with it and actually know how to deal with that situation.
What advice would you give to someone who is the recipient of the person saying, I don't feel particularly down? How they actually give a flying F?
Yep. 2 words, just listen. I think that a lot of people fall in the trap of trying to fix people, and they go, oh, you're feeling down at the moment. Why don't you try this, 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 and this? That'll make you feel better. And you kind of think to yourself, okay, well, I'm an adult person. I can work that stuff out for myself. Thank you very much. Sometimes you just want to let things off your chest and go to people, this is what's going on and this is what's going on in my life. And they go, yeah, I completely understand why you feel that way. Hope you'll get better in the future. So it's definitely a two-way.
That sounds very, I can only speak as a man, but if you read the books, they say as a man that when your missus is feeling stressed, we as men want to try and sort it all out.
Yep.
When in reality, you just want someone to listen to you.
Yep, 100%.
Okay, so basically, you just got to imagine it's your missus.
Yep.
And just listen. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
If we're
yeah,
we're dealing with estate agents here.
Yep.
We are, and I am still I consider myself one. We are all a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. We're very a different breed, should we say, in good ways and bad ways as well. But you're absolutely right. If someone comes forward to you and is expressing themselves, the best route of action is just to listen what they've got to say. They're just trying to get things off their chest and say, right, this is what's going on, this is what it may be. In my role, I'm fully aware that I'm 90% estate agency kind of coach, 10% psychiatrist, 100%, without a doubt. And I have clients who phone me up all the time who say, I've just had a sale fall through, or this has just happened. Can I just have a rant for a second? Great, no problem at all. Put my loudspeaker, go for it, go nuts. Because they just want to get that stuff off their chest, deep breath, move on with the day.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. If someone comes to you, just listen. Don't try and solve their problems. because you probably won't be able to sort them anyway, but listening does work.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your time today, Chris.
Thank you.